Hi! Okay, welcome back. So today we're talking all about bathroom decluttering, and I want to give full disclosure. I definitely videoed this in the bathroom while decluttering it, and I cannot figure out where it went. So here we are again, and I'm just going to sit here and chat a little bit about the process and some stuff we use to organize with. Okay, so step number one in the decluttering of the bathroom is always reset it. Getting everything off the counters, off the floors. I don't really care if you like shove everything in the cabinet because you're gonna pull it all out anyway, but you just need that space to breathe and to be able to see things and put things where they need to go. So clean all the floors and the countertops, and then pick one spot you want to start with. So either pick the vanity and the drawers, or if you have like a cabinet, pick that, or whatever. Just pick one thing and start there, just one, because it will get way too overwhelming if you try and pull everything out of everywhere at once. So pick one thing. Okay, so after you've decided what you're gonna do, let's say you're doing the vanity. So take everything out of the drawers, literally everything, and set it on the floor or set it on the counter, and then clean the drawers out. Just real quick, clean them out. And then after that, go through and pick out anything that is empty, expired, old, or that you like never use or never touch, and just get rid of it right then. No questions. It's like the easiest thing to do. Just pick all the stuff that is empty or old or whatever and be gone. Done. Easy, because you don't really have to think about it. Then comes the stuff that you use sometimes, but not all the time. Like, let's do makeup, for example. So let's say you have your everyday makeup, and then you really enjoy makeup, so you have makeup for like going out or whatever that you don't necessarily use every day. And hey, that's fine. I'm here for that. That's great. What I like to do is I have my everyday makeup in a makeup thing, just like this. And the only things in here are my everyday makeup. So go through and declutter all of the things and separate it now. Separate it into stuff you use every day and stuff you use every once in a while. And I put all my everyday stuff into this thing, and that's all that goes in there. Okay, easy. And then I have one of these. I love these. I will show you how they are in our bathroom. We have so many of them. They are amazing. I put all the other makeup and everything in one of these white bins. So it's just easy, because then you don't have to look at it every day and you don't have to deal with it, but you can still have it and it's organized. Another way that I use these white bins is we put all of like our hand towels and our washcloths and everything in one of these, and just set it on the shelf so that it makes it like super easy. You can also group hair products together in these. I feel like these are just like the easiest, best storage things, and they're literally $1 from Dollar Tree. But the white ones are kind of hard to find, so you gotta search for them. They have all kinds of colors, but if you want these white ones, sometimes you have to look harder. Anyway, okay, so once you have figured out your everyday stuff versus the stuff you use every once in a while, and you've gotten it all separated, then start putting it back. And make sure you put the stuff that you use every day and most often in the spot that's easiest to get to. So if you're doing a cabinet, make sure the shelf that you can get to the most is what you put like your hairbrushes and your curling iron, or whatever you use the most. Also, that's what I use in here too. I mean, I put it in here. I don't know if that made sense, but anyway. And then I like to try and give everyone, so like my husband has a drawer, I have a drawer. And then that way we just like know our space, we know our stuff, we know where it goes, and we're not like in each other's spaces. But disclaimer, when you're doing this, I encourage you to take out your husband's stuff, and I encourage you to clean his drawer, whatever he has, but only throw away and get rid of the stuff that is empty or garbage or whatever. Like, just let him decide what he wants to keep and what not. And if he doesn't want to get rid of anything, that's fine. It's his choice. Like, don't force it. Like, have a conversation like, hey, maybe if you could keep all your stuff just in this area or whatever. Like, you guys decide that together. But don't just go through and like, oh, he doesn't need this, and get rid of it all. That's not a good idea. So yeah, that's my little disclaimer on that. So for kids, I want to say one thing: bath toys. Those are always a hot topic, I feel like. For us, we have one little bin, like, I should have brought it out here. It's just a old cookie dough bin, so it was like free, cheap, or you could use one of these. Seriously, my favorite. Anyway, it under the sink, and we use old sand toys. So like at the end of the summer, when they're all on clearance, we get a sand toy kit that can work for both, which they pretty much all can. And then we use that for the sand too. So we don't have to store the toys in the basement or whatever all year and then not get used. We use them for bath time, and it works great. And then we don't have to have special bath and sand toys. They're just together. For the kids' bathroom, I use these little trays, and they hook together. If you could see, they do hook together. Okay, so they hook together, and then I put them in their drawer, and they each get a color, and then it has their toothpaste and their toothbrush and some flossers in there, and they know what color is theirs, and they can put everything back really easy. And if you want them to stick and not like slide around in the drawers, by the way, 3 for $1 at Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. But if you want them to stick, they also have the sticky tack, the blue little sticky tack. You can just put it in each corner and then stick them in the drawer, and it's not going to slide and go everywhere. That is also at Dollar Tree. Clearly, there's a theme here. Favorite really cheap, easy organization thing are these little buckets. And I have written on them. Don't look at my handwriting. It's not great. But, so I have like our hair ties and stuff in these. Bobby pins are great, like small little things. Oops. And these are just old Play-Doh containers. So I just get the Play-Doh at Target. It's, I can't really remember the brand. I'll have to look it up. But I just get them at Target, and then when the Play-Doh dries out or whatever, you know, Play-Doh doesn't really last forever, I steal these and I use them for all the little things. They work great for pretty much any little thing that's super annoying that you want to keep together. And then I just used a Sharpie pen to write the labels on there. So these are amazing. Use them. Another tip I would have is really pay attention to what is in your bathroom. Like, are you storing beach towels in there? Could they be stored somewhere else if you don't use them? Like, really make your bathroom a functional place. Like, if you have a guest bath, maybe the beach towels would be better in there because you don't use them as often, but you still need a spot for them. But maybe not just in your bathroom you use every day, because it's really annoying to have to go around and move things and find things in a bathroom that you use every day when the stuff in there is not stuff you use every day. So maybe find another spot to store that stuff. Also, guys, I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Also, pay attention to the number of stuff. So if you have like 4 people in your family and you have like 30 bath towels, maybe think about getting rid of some, because you don't really need that many. Like, how many do you use in a week? And then keep that, and then maybe a few extras if you have guests. But you really don't need a ton of stuff. Like, you might be doing laundry more often, but that's okay, because you're not storing stuff, and it will just feel better. Like, trust me, it'll be amazing. I think we have 2 bath towels per person, besides the kids. They each have 1. So I have 2, my husband has 2, and each kid has 1. So that's how we do that. Same with hand towels. Like, you probably don't need a million. Just like maybe 2 for each bathroom, and then you can rotate them as you wash. I told you I would share how we do the white bins in our bathroom, so here you go. So basically, we have them for everything. And this is the level we get to the most. So here is all of our hair stuff, like hair dryers, combs, brushes. It's all in there. Kind of looks like a mess, but it works. This is my makeup bag, and then all the extras that I don't use all the time. Then we have hand towels and washcloths, feminine products, and just like the randoms that don't really have a home. Honestly, that's like my favorite way to store things. So pretty much everything is stored like that. But I'll show you. This is our other little cabinet, and it's just like hair stuff. Hello. We don't really have much in here because we don't really use much. We try and only keep what we use in this bathroom because it's really tiny and it can get really cramped really quick. So if we don't use it, we tend to, like medicines and stuff, we tend to keep in the hall closet, or anything we don't have to have in here, it's not in here. So yeah, happy decluttering.